Hello students, welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. My name is Mr. Stanley Ombogo. So dear students, welcome back once again, and I believe that you are doing great wherever you're watching us from. And in our session today, we are going to look at something under writing again, and that is writing letters of inquiry. So in this session, we are going to first of all look at what letters of inquiry are. Then the next thing is learning how to write letters of inquiry. Then we will wind up by looking at a sample of letter of inquiry. So, dear students, letters of inquiry are letters written to seek information about something one would be interested in. And the purpose is to gather information and details regarding something or a situation one is interested in. So a perfect example, a student could write to a college inquiring about the semester dates and even the fee structure. So let's call him student X. So when student X writes, that is, or includes some of these details in his letter, then it is said that he is writing to the college to seek information about maybe a course and some of the requirements. So a letter of inquiry, again, is when you are approaching an organization, company, or institution speculatively. So this means you are making an approach without them having advertised or announced a vacancy. So uh, the next thing that we have here is how to write a letter of inquiry. So the steps that follow will help you write a good letter of inquiry in your exams. So the first step, resolve to follow all the rules for business letter writing. Remember, this is a formal letter, and therefore it must take the what the format for writing official or formal letters. So as you begin writing your letter, ensure that you resolve to follow all the rules for business letter writing. That is two addresses, for example, the date, salutation, regards, and even the closing. So begin with your address, then the date, followed by the addressee's address, that is the address of the receiver. Moving on to the greeting. So greeting is what we call salutation. And lastly, in regard to, that is written as RE or abbreviated as RE. So step number 2, write about 4 paragraphs. So the paragraphs can be divided into 4, and the first one, in the first paragraph, you are advised to introduce yourself and concisely explain why you are writing, and underline the word concisely. So the next step, still in the first paragraph, tell the recipient how you heard of the organization. Then after that, let the recipient, if need be, know the result you will receive or received at the school or college you are attending or attended. So in the second paragraph, here are a few details that you are advised to include. So the first thing is that describe your interest in the organization. The second step is to make it clear why you think you are qualified, for example, for the job or admission to the college, etc. Then the third paragraph, you are advised to talk about yourself, that is by highlighting your relevant experience, achievements, and qualifications. Then another thing, include 2 or 3 skills that relate to the positions within. So we can talk about at least 2 skills that relate to the positions within. So in your last, and that is the last paragraph, the fourth paragraph, you are advised to thank the recipient for their time. Then next, you are also advised to include your phone number or email address if there is any. Then that is it. So note that you have included your CV. And again, if admission to college, you may mention that you have included your academic certificate or any other document that is required or relevant. So on to the next, that is the next step number 3. That is now, apart from the body, we have got the closing. So close your letter. When closing your letter, dear students, under the closing remarks, you are instructed or advised to write yours faithfully if you do not know the name of the person. And I'm repeating, write yours faithfully if you do not know the name of the person. But if you know the person's name, then you are advised to use yours sincerely. So yours faithfully is used, it is a closing remark that is used when you do not know the, the person you're addressing, that is the addressee. But yours sincerely is a closing remark that is used when you are addressing the person, that is the person you know, his name or her name. So after the closing remark, append your signature. Then after the signature, uh, write your name. So remember to follow that order. So if that means if you start with your name, then you move to signature, there will be a penalty. You will be penalized for wrong formatting. So ensure that the closing remark comes first, followed by your signature, and lastly your name. And you can as well go ahead and give your designation or title if you have any. So I have got a sample of a letter of inquiry. So the writer of the letter, or the addresser, is Alidina Visram High School, PO Box 574-001, 100, Mombasa. 25th April 2024. The director, Longhorn Publishers, PO Box 865 00100, Nairobi. Dear Sir, Stock Madam, regards, supply of textbooks. Please let me know if the recommended textbooks for the new syllabus are available and whether you are in a position to supply them to our school. I would appreciate hearing from you within the next 2 weeks so that we can commence our learning. Yours faithfully, we have our signature there, Mrs. Rose Madungu, school principal. So dear students, as simple as it is, and this marks the end of our session. Thank you for watching till the end, and remember, always keep it easy, Elimu. Once again, my name is Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Bye.